In the colonial times, the natives linked their arms to serve as a seat for Spaniards whom they'd carry upon crossing the river. This practice is called balang-balang but eventually became Balamban. More than 100 years later, the land has evolved into a first income class municipality and the shipbuilding capital in the country. But did you know that the parish dedicated to the patron saint of animals and ecology is located here? Tana, Kuyog, Niño, as we visit the different Jubilee churches in Cebu.
The St. Francis of Assisi Parish was established in 1857. It was originally built in a chapel form on an area donated by a faithful named Juan Remiola, where the altar of the present structure stands. However, the church caught a fire in 1875 and had to be reconstructed due to the damages it obtained. In the recent years, the parish had undergone major renovations, taking in a modern Spanish Baroque style.
Balamban celebrates the feast of St. Francis of Assisi on every 4th of October. Along with the annual fiesta and merrymaking, a dog blessing at the parish is held by the locals in honor to their patron saint, who is known to be the patron of animals and ecology.
St. Francis, after his wild youth and brief military career, experienced a conversion that led him to renounce his family's wealth in order to embrace the life of poverty and devote it to God. He expressed this devotion through his deep love for all of God's creation, particularly the nature and the animals. St. Francis would preach sermons inviting all creatures, plants, animals, and even the sun and moon, which he considered as his brother and sister, to praise and give honor to the Lord. His deeds had always emphasized the importance of embracing all creation as a single unit of family, thereby keeping in mind the obligation and responsibility to take good care of them.
After having a vision in 1224, St. Francis was left with wounds similar to those that Jesus received after being crucified, also known as stigmata. He was the first saint to receive such marks and spent the remainder of his life hiding these before dying at the age of 45.
It can be noted that St. Francis founded the Order of Friars Minor in 1209, which is commonly known as the Franciscan Order. In relation to the 500 years of Christianity, the Franciscan missionaries were among the 4 secular congregations that arrived and propagated the teachings of Jesus in the country during the colonial period.
For the people of Balamban and the parish's ministry, St. Francis of Assisi has become their pillar of faith and great intercessor to the Lord. With their church being chosen as one of the Jubilee Churches in Cebu, how does this impact their devotion to Him?
Being chosen as one of the Jubilee Churches, dako kay effect sa mga parishioners. Kaya nga naman, mas na-emphasize ang celebration sa 500 years of Jubilee, of the Christianity. In the sense nga, ang among paghimo sa Jubilee Church, sa Jubilee Door, ug uban pa nga mga preparations for the Jubilee celebrations, mas nahimo nga aware kayo ang mga tao kay ang among gihimo nga mga preparations is never meant only for the parish activity, but we do it to become as an archdiocesan affair, no, kay being as, chosen as one of the Jubilee churches. Well, going back to the history itself, we were recalling of what happened 500 years ago. Dako kayo siyang impact diha sa life of the parishioners of the church itself and in the archdiocese in general. Kay diri sa Balamban, sa kung gingon ganina, conscious kayo ug aware kayo ang mga katawhan kining gihimo na ito nga Jubilee celebration could have its lifetime effect ngadto sa mga tao, not only within this year. And in fact, side by side with the celebration of the 500 years of Christianity, mo man atong gitawag nga Year of Mission. So ang among gihimo sad sulod dining Year of Mission, kami sad nga mga kaparian diri sa team ministry uban ni Monsignor Ruben Labajo, ni Father Manning Narcico, mihimo gyud mi as a way to blaze a new ground by doing also a missionary apostolate dito sa mga upland barangay sa among parokya. Mihimo mi og pag free baptism, confirmation, kasal, ug uban-uban pa nga mga sakramento. And in fact, we visited houses to bless the houses of the people nga sa barangay, no? And by bringing the celebration to the upland barangays nga sa mga tao, dako kay effect nila kay nga naman mas nahimos lang aware sa mong celebration, og nahimo sa namo nga ang mong celebration na concretize namo dili lang as a slogan, dili lang as a name, dili lang as kuan usa nga as a way nga basta ma-celebrate lang, but we concretize it ngadto sa usa ka pamaagi nga kami mismo Modest Parokya nag-mission og diin ang mga tao sa dito sa upland barangays, of which we make it as a long year celebration, mas nahimo nila na inculcated sa ilahang pagtuo, na inculcated sa ilahang kinabuhi nga nila nga mo digini mission, mo digini siya celebration.
According to Blessed John Paul II, in his tribute to him, Saint Francis of Assisi offers Christians an example of genuine and deep respect to the integrity for creation. Through his life, we are reminded of our responsibilities as stewards of God's creation. Although the St. Francis of Assisi Parish is our final destination in our northern trails of the Jubilee Churches in Cebu, the southern end of the island has more stops to take you. I'm Chantal and thank you for joining me. Next time, our southern tourist guide will take you to the church dedicated to the Mother of the Blessed Virgin Mary, Tana, Kuyog, Niño.